Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Red Cow. We are continuing our adventure. Specifically, we're heading back to pick up the things we left behind in Ithiliac's lair. I switched out Tristian for Lindsay. I do still think that the Tristian was the best person for that fight. Yeah, we didn't really have a way to actually do that one, so we knew that was gonna fail. So yeah, we're gonna head back to Ithiliac's lair now that Lindsay's got her, or now that we've got Lindsay, now that we can actually, you know, do our thing. Apparently, I was glancing around, so I was like, I'm wondering what's coming up next, and apparently the Castle of Knives is actually like somewhere we were supposed to go after this. Like, we're not supposed to have been there yet. So we actually did like one of the next story quest pieces with the whole getting rid of the first crown thing in the Castle of Knives, which is kind of cool. So yeah, Lindsay, I basically did the same basic setup as Tristan, but I swapped Dragori's Embrace and the Professor hat for that setup. Since she actually has some defense buffs, I took the gauntlets off Akun and gave them to her, so Tracy's a little bit better. And since she can't use the power source, I swapped that out as well. I guess she can. For some reason, I have it in my head that that's a cleric thing, and that's partially because clerics are have some very good conjuration spells. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically where we're at. Theoretically, I'm going to be switching her over to the oak staff, most likely, and I did give her the trapspringer gloves for now instead of the cheat sheet gloves. I'll probably be putting her on the cheat sheet gloves later. Yeah, there's one treasure chest up here that we didn't or that we couldn't get to because we didn't have a character who could pick locks. If you didn't catch the last video, that's what we're doing, is going back for that. First, this is the dragon's lair. Up here. Not sure why I'm assuming that people haven't seen the previous video. You know, it's like part 107. Seriously? Okay. That is literally... that was probably not worth the time to go back. Apparently. There's a fairly good chance that this is going to be my party for the rest of the game, unless I decide to swap Harim for Tristian. If I do that, it's going to be completely down to either finding some new items that really benefit that.
Yes, I'm still here.
It's... that.
It's possible.
Reach. Extend. Does she have any cantrips that are targeted? I think this will work. Daze is a ranged attack. We're going to swap her over to the rigid oak staff so she gets those extra points. Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, especially with oak bow as a third frontliner, I do feel like we could switch Parim out for Tristan at some point, make an actual healer as that role, since Parim's kind of a mediocre mid ground in a lot of ways. But I genuinely am not sure I can justify the. I mean, I could probably make it equipment wise, but I feel like Harem is better in exploring and stuff like that, especially. Speaking of which, let's see if we can go over to like this Carnival Glade or some of these other little areas. Do some more exploring.
I tire.
Yes, you do. Maybe we can't. Okay. We should very much not be getting ambushed with that 44 and blend into the night stack. I will say, if I do switch over to Tristan, I really need to remember to actually swap some of his spells out for the restoration stuff that I normally have Harem prep. First world portal.
Time's not waiting.
Let's do. Oh, that is only a minute per level. For some reason I thought it was 10. Oh well.
They'll never see me coming.
Look ahead.
Some mediocre scrolls.
Follow my lead.
I figured if we're going to just do a quick scout of this area first, this is going to be the easiest way to do it with that haste and invisibility combo.
Ready.
Let's just real quick do.
Adventures call to them.
Be on guard.
Um,
What you want?
that should be fine. I don't want to waste dinosaur bones casting the other or legendary proportions and stuff unless we need to. So we're gonna hold off on that one, but we'll do the rest. suppose should remember to do these.
Let us
Who
strike as
will
one.
prevail? Does it matter?
Look at me, Gorum!
Tree Crest Inkwell. Hey, there's another Tree Crest item. And this is actually one that we didn't have. I think I've got the ones that are on the list. That were like known about or had been found when I first did this, or when I started. Like the document I printed off that had the list of where all the collections were. It didn't actually have the full Tree Crest set, so we're at 4 out of 5 on that, I think. Assuming there's 5. I think all of them have 5, so. We still have the Technic League ones. Apparently I also missed a puzzle in the palace. Which I may go back and stop by Pitax for. I suppose I probably should actually be boosting stats also instead of exploring. But I like exploring. I really just want to finish out this corner of the, like, we're so close to actually finishing out the corner of the map. And it seems like there is a very high chance that we're gonna find some good stuff in these. Like finishing out those last two relics.
I'll go ahead.
Stop. Look.
25 silver statuettes. Sure.
Repent.
Lady Primrose. Okay.
Your life ebbs low.
She appears to be some sort of fae. Okay, apparently the days thing is not working. Let's get Bard Song going. And let's get... High Bite. That wasn't even that scary. It seemed like it was supposed to be. I guess we just got in fast enough that it wasn't. Like, is that genuinely all that's going on there? It did say she was like really high level, but she's like a caster, so I'm guessing it would have been a situation where we would have gotten hit by like Dominate and some other scary status effects if we had waited. But because we just jumped on her with haste and just attacked, it ended up working out, I guess. Okay.
I know the way.
Whoa. What is that? I'm assuming we're going to be resting soon, so let's go ahead and just go a little all out here.
Grotus awaits us.
So we're going to do our standard affair.
Just letting the ink dry.
No mistakes.
Give the order. One shouldn't brag about a big sword if they can't carry one.
And Lindsay was called forth.
See, invisible. Legendary proportions.
Patience. Depend on me.
I know what to do.
What a waste.
The tree that weeps. There's more than one. This may have been the right call. Okay, plants are immune to mind affecting spells. Lindsay needs to not be up there. If I can't find a good way to do that, I may just need to stop. Uh, lightning form? Oh, will-o-wisps. Did you see invisibility? Yeah. So let's do... Does she actually have anything to be useful against those? Probably not. They actually done with the tree already? That was terrifying. And weird. Black Dragon Breastplate. Things that probably would have been useful. I'm gonna guess that has a bunch of acid resistance. +5 breastplate that can be used by druids and has acid resistance. Yep, that would have been good. Specifically, that would have been good for Amiri, probably.
In due time.
Oh, that reminds me. I totally forgot to check. I'm gonna double check. Okay, so what's the... Oh, never mind, that's less important. Not worth it. I was just gonna see if the... Well... Okay, technically 15 versus 13. Yeah, it would actually technically give Lindsay a higher AC to wear that armor, which counts as... the Singing Steel counts as light. We're just gonna do a little more wandering quick. Finish this exploration. I really just want to get this section all cleared out. Here's a giggling hill. So, chances are that is most of the stuff in this area. Do a rest. I'm curious if we strong-armed the puzzle that it was talking about in this, or in the palace. Because it basically sounded like the thing I was looking over. It basically sounded like it was talking about an area where the part with the golden golems in the palace was blocked off, and there's a way to avoid that trap. Which was just kind of like, oh, you mean I didn't have to fight 6 golden golems? I suppose there's probably would have made sense. That was a really annoying fight. Speed composite bow is crap. I'll keep that just in case. I'm not even sure that's worth it. Most of the time I'd say it's not. But I'll keep it. Well, you know what? No. No. We're very much at a point now where I'd prefer to avoid doing the, oh, I'll save it for the, I'm saving it for when I really need it mentality. Which realistically in this game has been, I won't use it right away because I don't know what else. Because I don't know what I need. Just doing a quick check. Make sure I'm not missing something. I don't think I am, though. Let's see if we can get back into the palace or not. Looks like we can. I'm tempted to just grab all those items and sell them just so it stops telling me or asking if I want to pick them up. Come on. Had me worried there for a second. Oh, it probably gives me access to that treasure chest that I kept not being able to find. So we'll see. Works. So these 3 items that I had that I couldn't figure out what to do with. Hmm. Okay, apparently there's something that gives you clues to this. Somewhere. Oh. It's the vulgar statue of Nerissa. And the... What is my name?
All according to plan.
Ha. Ho. Ooh. That is a stupid number. Okay. Apparently we still don't know how to get to that chest. That's okay.
Follow my lead.
Doing a quick second pass. Specifically, now that we've got that robe of eyes, we're getting so much more in our bonuses to perception.
draws near.
Hmm. Just had the realization that if I was using Tristian,
I know the way.
Keep your eyes open.
I was using Tristian instead of Harem, I could give Tristian the staff that Lindsay's been using, and have him, or with the Star Commander gloves, and have him use the Star Commander gloves as the way to fight, like to keep him at range, since he doesn't have range spells, and then I could have Lindsay back on the crossbow so she doesn't keep doing the things she's been doing. Okay. Just wanted to do a quick double check here. I'm not looking for anything specific. I'm genuinely just... I've got like a 45 perception on Ekun right now, so... And I knew I missed at least the one thing, so it's like, well, maybe I missed something else. I think I'm probably good for now, though. Not that it was super... Nothing super good there. But... Another 60,000 gold is good. I'll take that. Not that I really have anything to spend it on right now. I mean, I suppose it's another item out of the... I can afford another item out of the stupid expensive shops now, but... Like, going back over them... At this point... I'm not actually sure how good they are. We already have an unused one of these. This could be good still. I mean, I guess technically, if I really wanted another like set of stuff, I could theoretically look at the Absolver's Cloak. So that's another +4 to resistance and deflection to free up like ring slots and stuff. Another Absolver's Cloak. God, this would be really good if I didn't want to boost people's stats. I'm kind of going over considerations of what I could actually use right now, and I'm feeling like this is really good. This gives me automatic extend on. Yeah, you know what? No. I don't need it. I have 2 Metamagic Rod extends already, and I have a free extend on my on haste and slow when Ember casts them. That was the academy. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I think we're just gonna head back for now.
Follow my lead. Time's not waiting.
That thing I said I was gonna do. Think we're good? Sure. There, now we can just leave. Okay. So that's our backtracking for today. I just wanted to get a chance to play around a little bit, do a little bit more. Like I was talking about a minute ago, I may be looking into swapping around Harem and Tristian. Not that I don't like Harem, just Tristian is really, really good at what he does. Yeah. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below.